Resurgence of attacks in the north unsettles the north. Over 250 communities sacked. Residents adopted by the bandits and the terrorists. Where is Nigeria heading to? So don't take the Fulanis for granted. They are determined and serious over the exclusive conquest and dominance of the entire southern region. They want to make a history of taking over the southern region, having conquered the north. Your take on this development?
I am Mr. Okpara, the new Okokonde, a man who loves to speak the truth and stand by the truth and follow the truth, because the truth we know shall set us free, according to the sayings of Jesus Christ in our Holy Bible. You can see what is happening in Nigeria today. How Fulani are rampaging all over the nation. Now, this is not I'm a Christian or I'm a Muslim, I'm a pagan. This is not that I'm a Satanist or not an ass. No, this is war of Fulani against the real indigenous people of Nigeria. Forget about Biafra or no Biafra, Igbo man or Igbo man. This is the real war against all the entire indigenous people of Nigeria, both in north, both in south. Fulani are fighting for conquest of the land, not of religion. They take Islam, deceiving their fellow Muslims in the north and in the south. Even in Ali Igbo land, the Igbos are Muslims now, joining Islam, thinking that in there they'll be safe. If Fulani can be killing their not Hausas, whom have already bowed down to them, who already surrendered to them, who already become direct or indirect slave to them, they're still killing
The
them.
same religion.
And of the same religion, they're still killing them up to today. Do you think Igbo man or Yoruba man that is a Christian or Muslim, do you think that Fulani will spare you tomorrow? When they use you to conquer your people finish, they'll still come back and kill you. When Nnamdi Kanu said, serve Nigeria and return back with the shame, do you think Nigeria you are serving is indigenous people of Nigeria? Serve the Fulanis and later end they will still destroy you.
Now, it is very clear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a threat to Nigeria, but the Fulanis are, with the ravaging and rampage, of course, of terrorism and horror are spreading across the regions.
Yes, because they say hold Nnamdi Kanu, since Nnamdi Kanu, the problem of Nigeria will stop. They hold Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria government under Tulumbu wrote from Buhari, wrote to Finland against Simon Ekpa. Finally, in Tulumbu government, Finland government, sheepishly like a blind people, arrest Simon Ekpa. The problem stop. Are they not killing more than the time Simon Ekpa is free? Eh? This to tell you that what is happening in Nigeria is international conspiracy. All the whole killing, both Muslims, both pagans, both Christians in the north and south. Will you tell me that the United Nations are not seeing it? Will you tell me that AU are not seeing it? Are you going to tell me that the ECOWAS, Commonwealth and Francophone France are not seeing it? It's international conspiracy. Because what they after is the mineral resources in Nigeria. What they call it Biafra, what they call it Igbo, what they call it South, what they call it Southwest, what they call it North. The entire this geographical nation area of land now known as Nigeria. What Europe, mostly the colonial masters after, is their mineral resources. If you like, kill yourself, spare yourself, don't spare yourself. What they want is your mineral resources. And this mineral resources, they cannot get it unless they use Fulani, who are not the owners of the land, who are aliens, roaming about in desert in Africa, who have no homeland, unless they use them to acquire this land, and they will share the loot is 50-50.
How comes the Fulani become more powerful while they are minority in Nigeria?
This one is international conspiracy. Trust no white man. If Finland can at last arrest someone, trust no white man. When it comes to commerce, their interest, trust no white man. Look at DRC Congo. Do you know that his colonial master is creating the fire over there? Do you know how many resources, natural resources, solid in DRC? They sponsor the creation of Patrick Lumumba. See what they're still doing there. When Luther Kabila, who pursue Mobutu Sese Seko out, they discover they cannot use him. They plot against him and kill him. Look at Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. Look at how 19 attempt of assassination, almost succeeding. God will rescue the man. Since 2022, 19 assassination attempt, because he said no. Burkina Faso will have their country back to their country. Burkina Faso will be. Look at it. Burkina Faso now have been an example of leadership, good leadership in Africa, entire Africa. So what is happening in Nigeria is international conspiracy for colonial masters to use Fulani to wipe off the whole generation of indigenous people of Nigeria. Look at Okigwe now. Look at what is happening there.
What exactly is happening in Okigwe?
There,
In Imo State?
in Imo State, heavy war between Musa boys, Igbo people that Tongosa Arabense recruit, arm them to be fighting Biafran Liberation Army, fighting themselves, which is what this man, Chekugumi, have said. Recruit Igbos against Igbo, let them kill themselves.